Why do they run? And what finally makes them stop? Today, we are mapping the road from confusion to clarity. We need to answer the question, what pushes an avoidant person to finally examine themselves and do the inner work? You know this exhausting cycle. 1 week they are attentive, the next they vanish. You start replaying every text wondering, did I mess up? You find yourself Googling attachment styles at 2 a.m., desperate to figure out what went wrong. But here is the core truth. You aren't crazy. The push-pull is real. Here is the hard truth you need to hear. You cannot fix them. No amount of persuasion, patience, or sacrifice will make them commit. You cannot love an avoidant into becoming secure. If you are contorting yourself to prove your worth, you are fighting a battle you have already lost. So, if love doesn't change them, what does? Change is not a negotiation. It is a collision with reality. It only happens when the pain of staying the same outweighs the fear of changing. Let's look at the evidence through 3 stories of actual transformation. Catalyst 1, the refusal to enable. Consider the serial player who became a devoted father. He was charismatic and used charm to keep partners distant. But then he met a woman who didn't chase. She held standards, rejected his control, and forced him to work for her approval. She didn't win him by playing the game better. She won by opting out of it. Catalyst 2, irreversible consequences. This is the story of the man who woke up too late. He sabotaged a relationship with a woman who deeply loved him. At first, he felt relief, but the silence eventually became deafening. The haunting regret of letting the one slip away forced him into therapy. Sometimes, silence is the only teacher they will listen to. Catalyst 3, internal collapse. In this case, the body keeps the score. A friend laughed off intimacy until her body revolted. Panic attacks and anxiety forced her to face years of repressed guilt and grief. She learned that you can only outrun yourself for so long before the body forces a reckoning. What is the common thread here? Disruption. In all 3 stories, the partners stopped enabling the cycle. Change happened in the vacuum created when the chasing stopped. Remember, avoidance only shifts when the avoidant person chooses it. This is why your patience is actually their permission. As long as you tolerate the behavior, they have no imperative to reflect. You cannot engineer their awakening by sacrificing your own needs. The paradox is that trying to save them prevents them from saving themselves. So, what is your new strategy? First, stop contorting. Stop begging for scraps. Second, set boundaries. Define what you deserve, not just what you will tolerate. And third, let go. Create the space for them to face their own reflection. This brings you to the crossroads, step up or step out. Option A, they rise to the occasion because they value you enough to change. Option B, they walk away, proving they cannot meet you. The reframe is simple. Either outcome is a victory. You are free. This is the ultimate liberation. The person meant for you, who can love openly and consistently, will never make you beg to be loved. Stop waiting for them to change. Start refusing to settle.